August is National Breastfeeding Month, and here in North Texas, the 8th annual DFW Black Breastfeeding Week celebration highlights the importance of support, education, and community when it comes to your lactation journey. So here to share more about the event and why breastfeeding education is so vital for families is Tiffani Dickerson, the owner of the Breast Choice Lactation Services. The Breast Choice, come on.
The Breast Choice. I'm so excited to be here today.
All right, for those who are not familiar, tell us a little bit about the Black Breastfeeding Week celebration and the importance of putting it on. This is the 8th year.
8th year, that's right.
Tell us about it.
So it's so excited because we want to amplify that we know that there's disparities that exist among Black moms and that our rates of breastfeeding initiation and duration are substantially lower. So by kicking off events like this, it's almost like a cookout. It's a celebration to commemorate, to come together, to bring awareness. So it actually started with Andrea Carter of It Takes a Village Birth and Doula Services. She started it as a photo shoot. It was like 15, 20 moms, and man, it has evolved since then. We've had panelists, and then this year we have like a relaxation station. We have a fireside chat, we have vendors. We're just so excited to bring this event to the community.
I'm so excited that you're doing that. Not only, of course, is it so important for the health of your child,
Absolutely.
but the process itself of breastfeeding. I know that for me, when I had my first child, that was the most difficult aspect of the whole infancy portion of parenting. And be able to have support in a community is vital and it's key. And you being a registered nurse, that's how you kind of started out. That was your career choice. You decided that you wanted to start Breast Choice Lactation Services. Why did you pivot to something like that?
Yeah, so actually introduction into motherhood, and actually being one of those people. I had a baby born at 27 weeks, and the doctors told me the best thing that I could do for her was to give her my human milk, and by God, I was dedicated to do that. And when we left the hospital, I did not have any support. It was
I did
like
the same thing.
Desert.
It's overwhelming.
It was overwhelming.
Yes.
And I thought to myself, like, okay, if I need this support, I know other moms are also needing that, and I know that our field lacks diversity. There's not a lot of Black lactation consultants. So I decided to go after it, get my international board certified lactation, and then I launched a Breast Choice Lactation in 2022, and we have served over 600 families to date.
That is fantastic.
Yes.
I congratulate you on that. All right, so let's also talk about some misperceptions that people have related to, let's do it, about breastfeeding. What are some of those?
Okay, I would say my top 3. Let's go with the top 3.
All right.
My top 3 are that it's normal and it's natural. Okay, so
right, because you think that this is just going to happen.
you think it's just going to happen.
Mom needs to learn, baby needs to learn.
It's like a tango. You guys got to dance
know how to
together. You
dance.
know,
It's
it's
so
got
true.
to definitely.
And you're doing it topless.
I love that. And then I think that like pain is normal. Is
Right.
also like, oh, you just got to toughen your nipples up. That is not true at all. So making sure that we support you, help you overcome that pain, that helps increase breastfeeding duration.
All right.
And then the last one is that when you go back to work, it has to stop. That is not true. It can continue to go on. We have so many now tools, resources, breast pumps to help you continue getting the support that you need and be successful.
All right, so how long should you be breastfeeding?
Well, you know, in America, it's a little bit different.
There's a lot of hot sports opinions about this.
There is a lot of hot sports appearance, but according to the AAP, it is 2 years, which is the Academy of Pediatrics. It's 2 years is a new recommendation. 2 years. Oftentimes, we're doing really good in the U.S. if we make it a year, but 2 years is a recommendation.
Wow.
Yes.
That's, wow.
2
I mean,
years.
they're toddling at this point. They can just walk right up to you.
I mean, there's also like, you know, baby-led breastfeeding where they're just initiating it and they want to come up and get it.
All right, well, I'm glad to know that. That I think is really interesting. So some parents choose breastfeeding over other choices to bottle feed. What are the pros and cons for both of these?
Absolutely. I would say with breastfeeding, it's literally like transferring your baby immunity. All the immunity that you have, you're transferring that. They're sick less, they have less ear infections, they have lifelong wellness, so they're not getting like all these different diseases. Childhood obesity, leukemia is at decreased risk. And it's also a benefit for the mom. So some moms lose a little bit of weight afterwards.
Absolutely.
Okay? Some. I didn't say all. Some.
Yes.
Some of them lose a little bit of weight. It offers them protection against breast cancer, ovarian cancer, and it decreases their risk of having high blood pressure, which we know is the leading cause of maternal mortality. So
really a lot of benefits.
A lot of benefits.
All right, so tell me, if someone wants to learn more, where should they go?
First, we want to get you equipped before your baby even arrives. Come and see us prenatally. 80% of people that take our class go on to meet their long-term breastfeeding goals. So you can find us on social media a lot. We do a lot of fun videos to make it interactive at Breast Choice Lactation on Instagram and Facebook, and then www.thebreastchoicels.com. And we've also created a whole line of products because we know that parents are dealing with so much pain in that first week, and these products combat that.
That is fantastic. This has been such an enjoyable, fun conversation, but on a serious note, on such an important topic.
Yes, yes.
Thank you so much for joining us.
And we're excited for our event, and we hope to see everyone there August 30th, 1 to 4 at the Willow Vids event space in Mansfield, Texas.
Wow, 2 years old. That's interesting.
You learned something new today.
I did learn something new.